Every business wants good customer reviews. Every customer wants a good experience. So what happens when both sides click? Or in some cases, when they don't? From Yelp and Entrepreneur Media, this is Behind the Review.
Behind the review, dig deeper too. Behind the review, get all the news. Food, flowers, fixing, make business boom. Behind the review, dig deeper too.
I'm Emily Washkovic, Yelp's small business expert. Every episode, I pick one review on Yelp and talk to the entrepreneur and the reviewer about the story and business lessons behind their interactions. Let's see what's behind this week's review.
I was looking for a new hairdresser in New York City. I grew up on Long Island and was really keen to find someone in the city who I could use as my go-to. And I went on Yelp and I was doing a little searching around, and I knew very specifically that I wanted Olaplex as my balayage treatment, and Lana had the best reviews. I should also say that I had actually never colored my hair before. So this was a whole new experience for me, and I was super nervous about it. So I did definitely more research because it's my hair on my head than I would have had it been, choosing a restaurant or looking for a nail salon or something like that.
That's Jenn, a Yelp user who grew up on Long Island and was making the change to a salon in the city. Having done so much extensive research, Jenn went into her hair appointment with high expectations for her very first balayage. Let's hear her review to find out how it went.
So the short, first time coloring my hair, and so glad that I found Lana. She's an expert and an artist. I had never colored my hair and was pretty nervous, but reached out to Lana and she was so warm, knowledgeable, and willing to listen. The salon has an exciting, buzzy energy. I am so grateful that Lana and the team listened to what I wanted and made it happen perfectly. Highly, highly recommend if you're looking for a great balayage colorist.
For Jenn, getting her hair dyed for the first time was a step into unknown territory. Luckily, the warm and attentive service she received at Shear Bliss NYC made the experience a memorable first. To Lana, Jenn's hairstylist and the owner of Shear Bliss, there's so much more that goes into delivering a consistent, high-quality experience for guests than just knowing how to cut or color hair. Let's hear what she has to say.
Shear Bliss NYC salon that's located in heart of Manhattan on 3rd Avenue. So we've been there for quite a while. Salon exists for the past 17 years. I opened it up with my partner, Christine, that actually I work with, and she used to be my manager. 23 years ago, I immigrated from Russia to here, and I started with this big company. And that's how we bonded, and we're, thank God, still busy.
Lana is someone who values human connection above all else, and this is seen in the way she runs Shear Bliss. Something Jenn actually commented on in her review was the exciting, buzzing energy of the salon as soon as she walked in. And Lana has intentionally curated that vibe and experience after realizing what she didn't like about her previous salon experience.
Where I used to work in a company, everybody were in their own small kind of area where nobody spoke to each other and didn't share things. So here, what we created, I created a really close vibe with the staff and employees where we consider each other as a family. To me, it was very, very important because what we do is very creative. And in order to be creative, you need to be comfortable. In order to be comfortable, you need to enjoy where you work in the environment. So I created the vibe where people can be very comfortable sharing their knowledge. We're constantly educating. The salon is about 900 square feet. Originally, we had about 8 chairs, and we decided to have full salon service. I was 18, young, so we tried to have a nails, pedicure, waxing. But then that part kind of didn't go because I'm a hairdresser and a colorist, so I couldn't concentrate on both. And we decided to actually use the space to maximize and have all the keratins, hair Botox, and instead of 8 chairs, now we have 14 chairs. So nails and kind of everything went for all the salons around because a huge competition around salons, nails, all around. So we decided to do what we know, what we're good at, and do just hair.
At first, Lana cared about having it all, offering it all. But after some time, she realized it was spreading her too thin and taking away from what she is truly good at. By getting serious about hair, she could elevate her offering and appeal to more customers while offering less services. As a professional in her field, Lana also brings years of experience and education to the table. And this allows her to give customers the best quality of hair treatment, which is what they're ultimately looking for.
I'm American board certified colorist. In New York City, that degree only has 14 stylists. All colorists and stylists has to be cosmetology licensed. Even shampoo girls, they must be cosmetology licensed. Even to wash the hair, they must be. But American board certified colorist is a very limited edition of us. It's a very high education to go. It's a chemistry, it's a biology, it's a lot of tests taken. It's 2-3 years of studying. And about 16 years ago, I got that degree. Somebody challenged me. And it was very hard because to me, English is a fourth language. And it was very hard, but I did it.
Lana clearly has lots of skills and qualifications under her belt. But being able to connect with customers is also a crucial part of the job. And she definitely knows it. Something Lana emphasized is the importance of listening to what clients actually want, and then helping guide them with her expertise. That way, she's able to work with them to set accurate expectations and create their ideal hairstyle.
20 years ago, clients would come and say, what do you think would look good on me? And they just go along. Now people are so educated because everything on social media, you can see what can be used, how it can be done. So when client comes and they say, I want this, and you literally look at the client, you're like, seriously? And you gotta say it in a proper way. But in order to deliver it properly, you need to be educated enough to deliver it nicely. But at least the idea of what they bring gives you what they want. And I always tell my staff, you can't push your ideas. You have to hear them out. But when they come and you understand the hair won't handle, the texture is wrong, but what they bring you is the idea of what they seeing on someone. Not necessarily it will fit the person, but then step by step you ask, and you being a doctor, people say, oh, hair, color, okay, this is the price done. No, it's not about this. It's about this. And when I say this, it's very important to clarify during the consultation what they want.
I love this approach. No matter how much skill and expertise you have, the customer ultimately needs to leave feeling satisfied. By hearing them out while also providing expert advice, Lana is not only making customers happy, but also making sure they come back.
If you want a client to be back and you want to bond it with them and build the loyalty, you need to explain them why that will not work, what needs to be done. So all that is the most important is a consultation, which a lot of stylists in our industry do not understand how important it is because miscommunication, misleading, wrong pictures, and just by taking money will bring you that client only one time on a chair. You will never bring that client again. An important thing, I think, we're the only salon probably officially publishing on a website that we give 2 weeks absolutely free complimentary adjustment. Because if you spend $500-$600 and 90% of the job delivered, but there's always some details that bothers you. It takes 10-15 minutes for me and my staff to fix it. But you're comfortable, you're back, you're adjusted, and you're enjoying what you paid for.
Lana and her team take no offense when customers come back for adjustments. In fact, they view that act of coming back as a sign of trust, and they want to offer that trust. But of course, it could be considered a risk that customers might take advantage of you. Lana sees the value far outweighing the risk.
So if something bothers you, don't hesitate. Reach out. We take it as a pride and not as a, oh my God, you came back. You trust us second time? You trust us adjusting it and fixing it? That means we build that relationship for you to trust us enough to fix it and for you to stay with us. And that's very important. That's what made us stay in 17 years in business. And people come back to us and travel from all over the country, no matter where they are, because we take full responsibility on what we do.
Loyal client relationships are established when business owners take the time to really help and listen to their customers. Lana's friendly and informative service leaves a deep impression on customers like Jenn.
In my review, I say that Lana is an artist and an expert. And I didn't really hone into this in my review, but what I meant when I said that she's an expert is that, as someone that is curious and research oriented, I was able to have a conversation about my hair and my hair care routine with Lana, and she explained the science and the biology of hair. Right from that first visit with Lana, I have now fully transitioned my hair care routine using Olaplex products and a couple of other products. And I see a marked difference in my hair. My hair looks better, is healthier. And so having someone who not only has the artistry, but has the background and the experience working with hair that can explain it from a different perspective and give you a little bit of like an informal education that was something that I really appreciated about working with Lana.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll hear from Lana about why social media is so important and how she recommends approaching reviews. Finding a financial institution you trust for your business can be a big challenge. Many business owners tell me they often have a hard time getting entry-level business accounts with major banks or credit unions, or they experience higher fees. If you've had a hard time finding a business checking account that fits your needs, you should check out Nearside. Nearside is helping small businesses save money. Nearside has MasterCard enhanced debit benefits and discounts on business software like Square and QuickBooks. There are also perks programs that give you free credits and discounts on products you love, like $300 in Yelp ad credits or $200 in Indeed credit, and other offers too. Plus, you automatically get 5% cash back on restaurants, car rentals, and more. My favorite features are the 3 layers of cash back with no need to redeem coupons or codes. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm constantly missing out on my credit card offers because I forget to activate them. Nearside cashback is applied automatically. Easy Savings requires you to activate the offer in the app before purchase. And you can't beat universal cashback. Every Nearside member gets 1% on every purchase made on the card. Nearside provides fair financial products to help people start and grow their business. And Nearside Business Checking helps you grow your business by saving you money and providing valuable rewards and discounts. With Nearside Rewards, you can earn cashback automatically on all the business purchases you already make. Go to nearside.com/behind the review to sign up for your Nearside business checking account. That's nearside.com/behind the review to sign up today. Or click the link in the description. And we're back. Especially in recent years, more and more local businesses have taken to social media to grow their audiences.
So through Yelp, I was actually promoting Instagram, like here's before and after. Please follow us for more videos and pictures on Instagram. So each platform really different. And people ask me, why are you all over and you're trying to be everywhere? Because you don't know where people are coming from. People are all over and you really cannot concentrate, my suggestion, on one thing. You have to make sure you keep equally everywhere, your response rate, your pictures up to date. It's so important because that's what keeps you on the platform. I mean, I opened up a TikTok probably maybe 7 months ago when my views are 1 million, 15 million views, 20 million views. The platform that absolutely new, but it just picked up. It's new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying. And you know what? It's like a hair and a fashion. You have to keep up. It's a two-thing job. You can't just concentrate on hair. Fashion now is all about social media. You have to work full-time on the floor and then you have to come back home, either pay someone or work full-time on social media to put all that work out there to sell yourself. There's no more word of mouth. I can live across the street from the place and I will never go there because I only watch what's on social media. And it doesn't matter where it is. I like it. It's sold. It's great pictures. It's great reviews. Uber, I'm there.
Speaking of reviews, seeing what people have to say about your service can be daunting for any business owner.
It's like getting a heart attack. Everybody in my family knows. And my husband prays when we go on a trip. He prays that all the reviews are good because there's always somebody who will write, It's so hard to make people write good reviews, but there's always somebody will write an essay on a negative review. Essay.
From the moment someone enters the salon, it's clear that Lana puts a lot of effort into building and sustaining genuine relationships with her customers. But personalized service doesn't stop there. When someone takes to writing an online review that's less than stellar, how do you extend the same listening ear and reach a solution?
Every single one I take personal, and I do reach out to them personally after. And I ask them, because to me, it's important to hear the negativity, what they went through, so I can fix it. Because negative reviews are something that they experience and something forced them to write that review. So I reach out to them because a lot of them are fake and you don't know who they are. And those are competitor businesses or somebody who left the salon. So you really can't do anything about that. They just sit there and you don't even know who the person is. But if there is somebody that you know and I can reach out, I always do, because to me, to hear a part of my stuff, because it's always two sides of the story, and making conclusion. Then we have always meetings based on a good or bad review. And we make conclusions, what can be done to be better and what can be done to avoid those things.
It's a wise move for business owners to reach out to customers. But Lana also encourages the same for consumers.
I have a client who comes to us for 10, 12 years. And there's something would go. It's impossible to always for me to be on top of everything. People come, something goes wrong. And it's an essay of a negative review. And I really want to reach out and say, 12 years of you coming, 15 years, not even once, one positive review. Why? One time doing something wrong and you had to go out. Like, before, when there was no social media, people would call up the management and they will reach out to human and they would discuss. And my personal thing, you want to share your experience, it's great. But before you do it, do me a favor, everyone out there, be human, stay human. Why have to go and just go to the whole world and throw all the negativity? Try to reach out to the management. Try to see if somebody will be able to handle that for you. And only if that will not be handled, yes, you have all the rights to put your anger and go further.
Especially now that more and more consumers are making buying decisions based on what they read online, reviews can be tough to navigate. But nevertheless, Lana and her team are grateful for those who take the time to share their experience at Shear Bliss.
Sometimes I forget to look at the review, and what surprises me that I thought only me always on top of all those reviews and checking it out. I would stay home at night, morning, and my staff would send me the picture of review from here or there. That means that's how much all of us care, because they're so happy. Somebody wrote about them. Somebody wrote about them. So it really inspires us a lot.
And that concludes our episode. Be sure to subscribe so you get new episodes every Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to take a thing or two away to implement in your own life. Whether it's a new idea that you can bring back to your business or a fresh perspective on how to be a positive influence as a consumer, we share these stories to inspire and create more meaningful connections in your local community. For more information about today's business or to connect with me, check out the show notes.
Behind the review, dig deeper too. Behind the review, get all the news. Food, flowers, fixing, make business boom. Behind the review, dig deeper too.
This episode featured conversations with Lana Kurayeva, the owner of Shear Bliss NYC Salon, as well as Jenn, a Yelp elite living in NYC. Special thanks to Elisa Gao, who helped write this episode. To learn more about the episode, check out the blog post. And don't forget to subscribe so you get an alert each Thursday when a new episode comes out. To claim your own Yelp business page and start engaging with consumers, visit business.yelp.com. And for those listeners who might want to try Yelp ads, we have a special offer. Use code BTRPOD300 to get started today. That's BTRPOD300 to get started today. And a $300 upfront credit will be applied instantly. Charges apply once credit is used. Cannot be combined with other offers. Any unused credit expires 90 days from date of acceptance. Eligible businesses only. Subject to Yelp's master advertising terms. This offer expires at the end of 2021. Our theme song is performed by Ali Schwartz and produced by Robbie G of Messerol Sound. The show was produced and edited by Entrepreneur Media.